listening to The Mentality Show, only on LA Talk Radio.
All right, welcome back, all you mentalities out there, to The Mentality Show. So good to have you with us this week. So good to have you with us every week.
That's right.
Episode 20 of The Mentality Show. Let's give ourselves a hand, gentlemen.
Yes.
That's right.
Dubskis.
20.
Feels good to be back. Feels good to be back. Everybody had a good week?
Very good week.
Very good week.
Sir.
Oh, yeah.
All right, okay. Let me tell you a little bit about our show in case you haven't seen us in a while. And if you haven't, that's fucked up, okay? Because we're always here for you. You need to be here for us.
That's right.
All right, so this is a show about four grown-ass men. We talk about grown-ass issues that grown men have to deal with on an everyday basis, okay? And not just men, women out there. If you're interested in wanting to know what men talk about, how we think on different topics and different issues, this is the show for you. We have a great show today, great topic today, great guest today, and we're going to introduce her to you in just a second. I'm your host, Delano, a.k.a.,
who cares?
whatever you want to call me. Ellen, a.k.a. the Black Bro, whatever. Yeah, damn, I had all these names in my mind. I forget them today. I'm going blank here.
Don't fuck
So,
it up.
don't be a hater. Don't hate HIV. Speaking of that, we got Vato V here to my right.
Hater, motherfucker.
That's
What's
right,
up?
Vato V. How was your week? How was your week?
Can't complain, baby.
Can't complain?
We're chilling, relaxing.
Did you get that titty fixed, man? I
It's
ask about
been
that every
fixed
week, man.
forever, bro.
All right,
I'm good.
okay.
It rubs
Vato V,
itself.
he broke his titty a couple of weeks ago.
Pulled my left, my right nipple, left nipple. No, I pulled my left pectoral muscle, and that was bad.
That's what you get when you try to suck your own tatas.
There you go. Porn style, baby.
And we got my man, Sexy Texy, here to the right.
what up?
What's going on, Sexy Texy?
Not much, same old shit.
Same old shit. You feel
Different
good?
day. Feel good.
Feel good. Different day. You got
I
your
was,
beers.
I was a little tired because we had some Chinese, but
Oh man, that shit was bomb.
Man, shit, wow,
this
that
guy
was the best
eats like a
Chinese.
fat man over here.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. I'm trying to be good today. All right. I want to make a comeback so bad, but I'm gonna be good. All right. And I got my man LaShawn the Dunn here to the left. What's happening,
What's the
LaShawn?
deal, fellas?
What up?
How you
guys
feeling,
doing,
buddy?
Mentality and family? I'm good.
You feel good?
I skipped out on the Chinese though, man. I'm not good with the tender chicken dog thing or whatever.
Kung
You know,
Pao.
I
He
don't know
just didn't
what's
want to
going
burp
on
in the
with
guest's face.
that. Yeah.
No one
That's
even
it.
offered me any. So
I know. Hey, I know.
sorry.
Hey,
rude.
These guys,
You know,
man. I told him. I
that's
said,
my
"What about
fault.
Annika,
You
man?"
can't go wrong with shrimp fried rice though. That shit is
Ooh, I forgot
fire.
about
I
that
don't
one.
give a fuck. Like, yeah,
Kung Pao
shrimp
shrimp.
fried rice.
It was bomb.
Unless it's not fried shrimp though. I like the naked shrimp better
There you
because
go.
you can see the titties and everything. You know what you get into with that kind of
Hell
shrimp.
yeah, baby.
Shrimp titties. That sounds bomb, man.
That sounds gross.
Bastard.
Shrimp
You just
titties.
lick them. You don't bite them. You just lick them. Don't bite those titties.
Oh man.
Bastard.
The stuff men think about. Okay. All right. So then we have our special guest. Let's give her a hand. Miss Annika Danielson.
Welcome.
Annika Danielson in the house. So good to have you. She's an entrepreneur, has her own sexy clothing line, sexy casual athletic wear.
Very sexy.
Very sexy. It's called Butter Clothing. You can see it on her IGs, BUDDER Clothing. She's also a single mother of two. She's the perfect guest for our subject today, which we'll explain to you in just a second. Great to have you here, Annika.
Thank you.
So good to have
Happy
you.
to be here.
Yeah.
Happy to
Thank
be
you.
here. Yes.
Can't wait to shoot the shit with you guys.
Yes.
There you go.
All right. Yeah, we interviewed her before the show. She shot some shit with us, and she has a lot of things we're going to
They're
share.
hard to keep up with.
That's right.
I like it's butter. Like it's not like butter. I'm like butter.
Because it's like
Like,
smooth
it's
like
butter.
butter.
That's
Like,
right.
it's
There
like,
you go.
You know,
Fits
smooth
good,
like
you
butter.
know?
More smooth. I like that.
Yeah,
Butter.
smooth.
Okay.
Fits like
Ooh,
butter.
Can you do that again? At butter.
Like
thing?
butter.
Nice.
Ooh.
That's what's up, man. Do that Vato V with your titties.
I can't do that, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll
yours
send
is
you
broke.
my doctor.
Don't make him do that.
All right.
Fix your boob.
People will
That's
turn
right.
the shit off. He does that.
we're gonna lose some viewers over here.
Oh, shit.
We have a great topic today. Today's topic, is she marriage material? If you want to know, this is the show. That's right. Because we're going to break it down to you today. If you want to chime in on some things, give us a call at 818-570-5085. 818-570-5085. Before we get started with anything, let's get started with our sponsor here. If you're in the market to buy a home, thinking about buying a home or selling a home, then VIP Real Estate. These are the guys you want to talk to. They're located in Bell Gardens at 6730 East Florence Avenue. VIP Real Estate. They have all your needs. You can contact them at 562-233-3333. Okay, that's 562-233-3333. 3333. They're all threes and a couple of twos. That's it, okay?
That's all.
Talk to Alex or David Felix. Those are the guys you want to talk to. They'll get you hooked up. You can also check them out on Instagram, on their Instagram at VIP Real Estate Firm, okay? So, and you wanted to say something about that, Vato V?
I just wanted to say, man, thank you very much for your sponsor, for your sponsorship. We really appreciate it. And again, much love to you guys, man.
Much love, guys. Much love.
Thank you.
Tell you, they'll hook you up. These are the guys you want to
Yeah,
talk to.
Hell yeah.
And if you're not thinking about buying a home, then write that information down so when it does happen in your life, because everybody should be thinking about buying or selling a home sometime in their lives.
Be a man, buy a house.
Yeah, exactly. If you want to be grown, that's what you want to do.
Especially right now, these fucking
Yeah.
rent prices, like one bedroom for $1,700.
It's crazy, man. It's stupid. It's stupid to you're paying somebody else's mortgage. Why don't you
That's
just pay
exactly
into
right.
pay
Yeah.
into your own thing, your own investment,
Yep.
and you
Call them
know,
up and get qualified because you never know. You could
Yeah.
afford a house and you may not.
That's true.
Yeah,
know
and
that
pay
you
and
can,
pay
you know?
and pay less, man. That'd be great, man.
They took Tech C with his fucked up credit. I mean, hooked him up. So
Yeah,
these
man,
guys are
boy.
good. These guys are good. So we cover everything on the show, folks. Everything. I mean, everything from Tech C. He actually put a pedicure and posted it on Instagram. Okay. To damn, I didn't know your feet was that fucked up, fam. I did not know that. We covered that on the show, though. We covered that on the show.
I don't think Delano covers his penis when he goes into vaginas, but we cover everything else. that's what we cover everything else.
Oh, got me.
He has H. Hemorrhoids.
Yeah. Remember, H's can. No, they can't be cured, right? So,
No, H's are.
I don't have any
You don't
H's.
want an H.
You don't want H.
All right.
Oh, no.
So I'm sorry. Was
Like
that
65,000 women in LA just went to go get tested after Delano's ass.
Oh man, dude, I moved here from Arkansas and toe it up. What else we covered, Vato?
From politic tweets and posting bail to instead of Tech C getting a pedicure, the lady pulled out a ingrown toenail.
From Tech C and his posting his pedicure on Instagram to, man, when I saw your feet, all I could say was, damn. Damn.
Ah, man. From these jerks thinking they all manly, strong, and sweaty, to it takes a real man to get a petty.
Okay.
Yo, I mean, I'm not an MC or anything, but my name is LaShonda Don. We got my man Vato V,
That's right.
Sexy Texy, and Delano, the carrier of hepatitis H through Z. That's what we got right there. So.
Man, today is STD for Delano Day, man. Now, okay, we're going to go ahead and get started in this thing. As you know, we like to start our show off with current events and what's going on in this crazy world of ours. And we usually let you guys know about that, and we give our opinion on current events. But we have so much to cover today. We're going to go ahead and get into our meat and potatoes on this show here. And we're going to go down a list, okay? Our meat and potatoes, folks. 20 reasons you should marry her,
Love meat and
okay?
potatoes.
20 reasons why you should marry her. And we're going to go ahead and break it down, okay? And this is in no particular order, but there's 20 different reasons. I'm going to put them out there. We're all going to talk about it. We have a couple of married guys on the show, a couple of single guys, and then we also have a single mother on the show. She's going to give her opinion on it as well. We're very curious to hear what she has to say. So you're representing all women today, Annika.
I am. I think I'm going to learn something new,
There you
too.
go.
Yes, you are.
Because I thought it was broken down to 3 things, but apparently it's more.
It's 20 things.
20,
Yes,
yeah,
20
wow.
things.
I
you're
didn't know
gonna-
guys were so deep.
There you go.
Balls deep.
Balls
deep.
Balls
Yes,
deep.
right.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right.
We waiting for somebody to say it.
We have like single mothers. We also, some people call them MILFs.
Yeah.
I mean, some other people call them like women on the construction team, like they just getting it in. You know, it's hard.
Cougars.
Any type of single fatherhood and motherhood is like shout out to them because that
Yep.
Yes.
that's some hard shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like my wife leave me with the kids for
Absolutely.
a couple hours, I start losing my shit.
Yes.
So I mean, and I love them. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Yep.
You brought up a very
single,
good point.
Single parents, shout out. Like
Very
straight
good
up.
point.
Yes.
That's
LaShawn
crazy.
Dunn, I'm glad you brought that up, man. That's real shit he's talking. I was raised by a single mother. Things happened, and I was raised in a foster home by a single mother. And I'm telling you, all you women out there, Vato V says it all the time, be a man, boy. All you women out there teaching your men, teaching these boys how to be men, and you're women, and you have to teach a young man how to be a young boy, how to be a man.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a, that's the most important job in the world. And shouts out, and I got to give it to you, ladies. We love you. Annika, you're doing
you.
your thing.
Good job.
Trying, yes.
And
right.
I'm telling you, we are so proud and happy to have women like you out there making this world a better
Well,
place.
and she's an entrepreneur too, so she's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
extra work.
Entrepreneur, exactly.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah,
Gotta work
business.
hard.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Not entrepreneur, entrepreneur. Okay, real thing. She's supporting herself with her successful business. All right. So let's get into it. Okay, meat and potatoes. Number one on the reasons why you should marry her. Okay, 20 reasons, and we're going to talk about this. Number one, she supports your dreams and an effort to achieve them in any way she can.
Yep.
Okay.
That's good.
You guys agree with that?
I agree with that, man.
She
That
supports
means-
your
That means
dreams.
she has your
Of course,
back.
you need a woman who supports you. I mean,
That means
Yeah,
she has
but
your
what
back.
if your dream is ridiculous? Like I watched one of your guys' show, and I think the guy wanted to be a professional video game player. I'm sorry, I'm not supporting that man. I'm out. Like
but that's
good.
respectable. Now, people make money doing that though.
Yeah.
But
people make money in the NBA and NFL, and if you're not going to fit that, then you're not going to fit it. I'm not taking that chance. I'm playing it safe.
Yes.
And video games, that's not
So
sexy.
if someone's dream is to be an NBA star, that's ridiculous. I mean,
if they're 5
you-
feet,
yeah,
absolutely.
Exactly. If I get it. I get
Yes.
it. If he's 5 feet and can't play a lick of ball, yeah.
Like I'm not supporting you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like you got to be realistic.
Maybe-
I mean,
Okay.
realistic might be number one in Call of Duty, though. Is that? And he's getting paid, and the checks are coming in.
Then I support you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, then he's
But I mean,
The key words were checks coming in. Everyone.
Keyword is checks.
Ding, like
Correct.
that shit.
Making a
lights
living.
bulb in
Yeah, you're right.
everybody, you know,
You're
it is.
right.
And
I see
every-
you've done your homework, Hanukkah. Yes, this guy here.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's good.
some of us agree with what he was doing. I actually agree with what he's. I was like, you can't fault the guy for chasing his dreams, and he's given up. He's so focused on his dream that he's given up this beautiful woman to focus on his dreams. Now, if it works out or not, who knows? But I mean, you know, maybe she should have shown more support for him, and she would be marriage material.
maybe if he had a fallback plan, she would have.
Yeah.
True. Maybe if he had a fallback plan, exactly. It's like that joke, you know, with Martin Luther King. I had a dream, or Coretta Scott was like, Did they have a? Oh, I had a dream up into the mountaintop. She's like, did they have a job up there in the mountain? You know, you have to have the right woman in your life to support you. You know?
It's also taking that. I can tell she's like taking that whole video game thing to Pops, or he's like,
Yeah.
okay, he sold it to you. Now you gotta be like, hey, Dad, I'm marrying this
Video game
Call
player.
of Duty guy.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
what? You're doing what?
Yeah, you got to
You know,
take that
what's a
home.
Video game.
Grown women can make their own decisions, but
Yeah.
still, a lot of them have these family ties, and they don't want to make Pops ashamed for whatever reason, whether it be video games, race, could
Right.
be whatever it is. Like, women have to understand, once you're grown, you do what the fuck you want to do.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
if somebody's shunning you for who you love at that point, then who's really on your team at that point? You know,
Right.
like, it's an easy decision. So.
Yeah. So support if she supports your dreams and whatever those dreams are. If it's a legitimate
realistic.
dream, I guess
If it's
realistic.
realistic.
Yeah. Then she's possibly marriage material. But then we got 19 other ways to go because she might have number one, but fuck up with the number 3 or something like that. So
Number 11.
this is the perfect chick we're looking for here. Okay.
Let's see.
All right, now as I said, we have 2, LaShonda Dunn and Tech C. They're married. Okay, so I expect them to be very passionate about
Love
something.
you, babe. Buy me Madden 19, please. I need that Madden 19.
Hey, I got that shit. That shit is bomb, man. This shit, your twin is on there, AB.
AB.
Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown. I'm sorry, Antonio Brown.
I'm the better looking twin, though, by the way. He's just more rich
yeah, money makes him look
and
good.
faster.
And bigger, stronger. Yeah,
Hey,
richer.
man, fuck you, dude.
And cuter with that money.
I think he had everybody
Everything else,
else money.
I didn't give a fuck until he's like richer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had everybody else. Everybody's had that money. Like money. That's all I need to hear.
That's it.
He's the real AB.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on to number 2, okay? You can bring her around your friends, and she doesn't try to choose your friends. You guys don't even care much about having guys' night out because she can hang out no matter what's happening with those friends.
That's
okay?
right.
So,
That's called security.
yeah, that's
shit.
Were you talking about like getting along with her? She can go and hang out with friends. Is that what you're talking about?
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
well, for example, we've gone to your house a
Yeah.
few times, and your wife hangs out with us.
Yeah,
She
she's-
talks
yeah.
to
Cool.
shit with
It's
us.
cool.
and-
She probably gets along
Cool.
better with the guys than she does. with the
Exactly.
girlfriends,
yeah,
you know?
she's a guy's girl,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know.
that's good.
So, so a woman like that with that type of quality, that's marriage material, and that's why you married her. One of the reasons why you married her, I'm sure. So, do you agree with that, Annika?
No, actually, I do
Oh,
not.
okay.
My ex actually used to be like, no, you can't get along with my friends. I don't want you to get along with my friends. Like,
Oh,
Those are my people.
Oh, hell
It's
no.
like, okay.
Was he a little insecure or something?
Yeah,
You worried about one of the friends might try to fuck
I
you or
don't
something?
think so. I don't know. I think he just liked his space with his friends.
Yeah.
I don't
still
know.
have space with your
and
friends,
sometimes,
though.
you know what? Sometimes I want space with my girlfriends. Like, no, you're not
doubt.
invited.
But-
so
No
I don't
doubt.
know.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
on Wednesdays I go out, I hang out with these guys on the show.
Yeah.
But on the weekend, sometimes I'll come over and hang out all of us. Like,
Yeah.
it's still cool.
Yeah, like
I
you have
don't
your
know.
friends' time, and then,
Yeah.
and she's not giving you a hard time about hanging out with your friends.
Right.
Right.
Or I'm sorry, you as a woman, you're not giving him a hard time about hanging out with his friends because, you know, you hang out with them and you know them. It's not like there's a separation between the friends and the wife.
Just
you know?
because you know them doesn't mean they're not up to some shit, though. Like, I might like the friends, but I'm like, okay, you guys are staying out till 3 in the morning. Like, what the fuck were you guys
3 in
all
the
doing?
morning?
You
Yeah,
know what I
that's
mean?
too
Like,
much. Maybe,
I don't know.
But every once in a while, if
Every
you're,
once in a while,
that's
it's
okay.
Why did Delano?
My wife's gonna be like, I like her.
Why did Delano adjust his bra strap with that? Right? He said that's too much. Hey, but I think honestly, when it comes to the hanging out together and everything, like that's cool. It's all kosher,
Right.
depending on the topic or what's going on.
Yeah.
So I don't want wifey there when we're talking dude shit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, absolutely okay. We're playing cards together. Everybody's a party, whatever. But we're going out to a bar to shoot some pool. It's like, babe, hey, you might want to sit this one out.
Right.
Like,
Right.
we're gonna have some. You know, maybe we'll pillow talk later.
Yeah,
We're gonna have our guy time. You know, so
exactly. It's important to have that.
I don't
guy
want
time.
to. I don't want to go to the fucking nail salon with her and her girls either. You know what I mean? So
But part of
Tuxedo go.
the number
Texas, get a pedicure. Why'd I point at Tuxedo?
He don't say pedicures. I get pedicures.
oh, come
Put
on.
extra S in there.
If you don't get pedicures, I don't want to see your toes because they're probably
Hey,
raunchy.
I got some handsome feet, man. My feet
Yeah.
are very, very
Got a
handsome.
handsome
got
feet.
those crooked ass toes going everywhere.
How
else.
is that?
I still wouldn't get him a pedicure. I still
Throwing up
wouldn't
gang
pedicure.
signs.
That's the
Shit.
problem. You should get fixed.
They're throwing up gang signs. Fuck you,
I know.
Hey, this fool gets on me about being metrosexual all the time, and he's getting pedicures. He's getting pedicures. Probably gets his nose waxed and all kinds of stuff. You know. All right, so you can hang out with a friend. You don't agree with that, but I guess
fine line,
this is
maybe.
a very broad statement. Maybe
Absolutely.
she
I mean,
she
number-
doesn't give you a hard time about your friends.
Number 2 is basically saying that she's cool hanging out with her friends, but she's cool letting you hang out with her friends.
Exactly.
There you go.
Same time.
There
So,
you go.
Yeah,
Now the
that-
motherfucker's
that's-
insecure, then
that's
you
a
got an
keeper.
issue.
That's a
If you got
keeper.
if you
That's
got
a
the
keeper.
same Facebook as your lady, that's
that's
a problem. That's like separation is cool. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like this is our Facebook page. Like
Yeah.
no man.
Yeah. Or
Suspect.
those voice messages. This is Delano and Cindy. Please leave us a message. You know. Okay, that's too much, man.
Fuck Cindy.
Yeah, who's in the-
Cindy has your balls.
Yeah, exactly.
like this.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to number 3. Here's number 3. She still texts you naughty little somethings. It doesn't matter how long you've been dating. She still sends you flirty texts, lets you know how bad she's been wanting you all day. You know, like she still finds you sexy and attractive, and she lets you know that by sending you a little naughty little text, kind of like you just started dating type things. You know,
Keep the spark.
Keeping the spark
I
alive.
think once you get married, that shit goes away.
But it says here, you know, she still does it. That's a hot, you know, that's something your wife can do. That's hot, you know.
But we're talking about keepers, so this is beforehand.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So once she gets the ring,
yeah.
it's done.
Exactly right. Once the ring's on that finger, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, the,
Yeah. There's
The only
keepers.
hot-
Maybe that's the
She
problem.
reeled
There's
that fucker in,
keepers.
that's it.
the only hot shit there is gonna be the shit on the stove, and that's it, motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Hey, at least she's cooking, right?
That's right. That's
Listen,
good.
there's
It's keeper.
keepers, and then there's like you find out who the fuck that person is once y'all live together.
Yeah.
I would
yeah,
suggest,
heck yeah.
honestly, and I don't know if that's one of our topics later on down this list, but live together for a little bit
Yeah,
to see
before
if
you
you
get
can
married.
fucking handle it.
At least
you know
a
what
year.
I mean?
Yeah.
At least a year.
Just see what they look like in the morning. If it's a total different person,
Like, wait.
you know, if the head, if they're gnawing on the head after that, you know what I mean? That first date, you know, they might have like put a mouthpiece on the first date.
Yeah.
Then the next date, they got their teeth and they gnawing on your shit.
Yeah.
You really want to commit to that? You know what I mean? It's-
Exactly.
I dated a girl one time and let her move in with me temporarily. And I remember we woke up in the morning. I was like, "Good morning, sweetie." And she was like, "What the fuck is so good about the morning?" I'm like, "Okay, that bitch gotta go.
Check, please.
How do I get out of this?" Exactly.
But
Check,
she had to have
please.
spent the night at your house before you let her move in. It's not like that was the first.
She did. Everything was cool. Everything was sweet. Everything was wonderful. The sex was great and everything, you know. But
And then when
I
she
had
moved
no idea that she's a Gemini. I had no idea that occasionally this other side in the morning was a monster, you know.
Yeah, but
so
you probably
I can't
had
be
another
people
side
with that.
too.
Me?
For sure.
I am who you see on this show is
Yeah.
exactly who I am.
Do you
I
text
have
your
no-
man like sexy stuff, like, hey, babe, I'm still into you? Like, do you ever text him anything like that?
Absolutely.
Okay, just make him feel like the sexy dude that you chose.
For sure. I try to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm single right now, but
Oh.
any guys out there, I'm single. If you're
Yes.
if you're cute,
Vato V.
if you're cute, holla at me.
I'll let you. Let me ask you this, Annika. Okay, let me ask you this. You just said if you're cute, holla at me. That's interesting because usually guys say, "Oh, if she looks good." So that's important to women. Looks are important,
Yeah.
just as important to women.
In
as
all
well,
honesty,
right?
it's really not that important to me at this
Yeah.
time in my life. At one point, it was, but
Yeah.
I've,
Yep.
I've outgrown that.
So a guy who's
I want stability.
so some guys are, I think you're hot. Which you wouldn't. But he's a nice guy. He'll text you naughty little things. You know?
Yeah.
He has all the qualities.
Plays
you know?
Call of Duty and makes $1 million.
There it is.
I don't know. I'm not with Call of Duty. I'm sorry. That's not sexy.
The $1 million, any? No?
Madden. What about Madden? Is Madden sexy?
You all play
I'm on
Madden.
the
I know.
motherfucking cover. You guys better stop it. You better stop it right now. But when you talk about sending sexy things and text and all that kind of stuff, well, we got Sexy Texy over there, so you know what I mean.
Sexy Texy.
I'm sure his
Everything
lady
is
sends him
sexy.
stuff, but I'm just thinking like the things that I get sent that are sexy on a text would be something like, "Babe, put $20 in our account so I can do this motherfucking groceries." Whatever the fuck, I need $150. Like, that's not sexy. Like, why, like this shit just got declined. What the fuck? You better put some money in this damn account. Like,
Don't you got a
20 shit,
job?
like-
So when she says I sent it, you go, that's sexy.
She asked me for bread. My dick just got hard.
That's hot. What's that chick? Paris. That's hot.
Oh my God, that's so
hot. When a white girl goes, that's hot. You know it's about to happen. Or when a white girl goes, what the fuck? You're in some big. You're in trouble. What the fuck? Anyway, okay. So I'm saying that because we have a white girl.
girl.
You're speaking for all white women.
Okay.
Number 4. Okay. Number 4. She's more than just your girlfriend. She's your partner. You're in a partnership with this woman. Both of you actively play a role in your relationship to make it the best it could be. Now, I want to let you guys know this is not stuff we just made up. I mean, we have our own, but this is from Cosmopolitan. This is a
This real shit.
yeah, this is a research from Cosmopolitan. They say statistically, this is what makes this is what makes her the one. So that's our source. Okay, so she's way more than just your girlfriend. She's your partner. How do you guys feel about that?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
My wife always says teamwork makes the dream work.
There you go.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay,
That's what,
yeah, I like that.
that's what a guy wants. He wants a foundation and then build up from there. At least an empire or something like that, so we can get to the wherever the fuck we gotta go.
Well, you're not married. How do you know this?
I used to be.
Oh, you know what? I gotta
upon a
say,
time.
Bato V. See,
Once upon a
Bato V
time.
was married.
And
Texie was
And she
married.
took it off.
Right. Texie was married?
She kept he's married.
I'm sorry, Texie's married.
Did you get-
LaShawn's
Did
married.
you get anything right today?
I'm getting all my shit right.
Right.
Don't
No,
fuck this
Texie
up.
was married. Texie's married. LaShawn's married.
Get you in trouble.
Bato V's married.
Was.
Bato V.
Hold on. For everybody, let me
my
clarify some
Don't
shit.
take advice
Let
from
me
you.
let me
He
clarify
says
some
that
shit.
she's a parent of one. I mean, of two, but she's of one.
Okay.
So can't
He's
get it,
married.
Can't get it right.
You got LaShawn is married. You got Sexy Texie married. You're single.
Never
I'm
been
single.
married. I've never been married.
I'm divorced. She's a mother of two. I mean, a mother of
What?
one.
What?
you fucked up.
One?
You guys can't get it right.
Now you see how hard this shit is.
2-year-old.
Were you married
I
before?
was not married.
Okay, so she's never been married.
We've never been married.
Me and Sexy Texy are currently.
Yep.
Vato V has
You
been.
and Sexy Texie are married to each other.
Oh.
I didn't read the fine line in the paperwork. I thought it was just me and my wife.
I got love for you, but we're not
There you
married.
go.
Yeah, we don't get down like that.
Yeah,
but
no, hell no.
they have never been married, and they have that opinion. So just to clarify the opinions on how it goes
Exactly.
about,
Right.
he's been married and
Been there, done
divorced,
that.
but we're still currently married.
Yep.
Thank God, every day is a new adventure. And
Yep.
Madden 19, babe. Like I said, Madden 19 is the
Right.
key.
It's gonna be sitting on the couch when you get home.
I hope so, man. That'd
So
be
all
dope.
right, so partnership.
yes,
You agree with
yes.
that? Everything good?
Yes, yes,
She's
I
your
mean-
partner. I agree with that. I think that's very important. You don't want to just be your girlfriend.
That makes a
she's your
stronger
partner.
relationship. I mean, if you're working together as a partners, as friends. I mean, my wife and I have always had businesses together. So from day one, we started the cell phone company. We did cell phones, and we did printing. We did, so we've always had
Yeah.
businesses all the way up till today. She has a business, and we're starting another one soon. So
Right.
Beautiful.
it's a partnership. We work together.
That's what you want.
Teamwork,
So,
yeah.
and
If you're not totally partnership business wise, there's other things like if y'all don't want kids, get a dog together. You know? I got a homie that's still like, you know, it's a reason for him to knock boots with his ex, I guess, because they share custody with the dog. So I'm like, hey, that's
heard about
convenient. Recycled pussy is what we call it. But, you know,
I heard guys do that too.
Yeah, just get a dog together and it's, I gotta go see the puppy and that pussy.
Yeah.
But
That's crazy, man.
if you can't do things with your woman that you can do with your homies, and this is what I'm saying, besides fucking, obviously, but if you can't like go to the gun range with your woman, shit that you would do with your homies on a regular, like go, like I could do all homies Six Flags. I better be able to do that with my lady Six Flags. I better be able to go to gun range with my lady. You know what I mean? Like do shit like that, which we do. So, but
enjoy each other's company. You know what
exactly.
I mean? That's what it is. You
exactly.
gotta enjoy each other's company when you go out. You know, not only just be at home and be boring and shit. Do something together. You know?
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to number 5. Okay. And I really agree with number 5 here. You can tell her anything. Okay. There's nothing you ever feel like you need to hide from her. Okay. You can tell her anything. Now.
Cheating.
Now,
Oh well, he fixed his color again. He said,
We
he fixed his color
ain't
again.
talking about cheating. We're talking
Shit's got hot
about
right here.
Hey, you said everything.
keepers.
everybody has secrets. Everybody has some type of secret. Even females, even the one that
Right.
you're telling all your secrets to, she
So
got
we-
some secrets she's
Right.
not telling you.
I
So,
believe
I mean, this was a little iffy, but
It's out
you know,
there.
as much as possible. You know, you want to get to know each other as much as possible. So, you know, there's nothing
Just
you want to hide from.
basically
her.
just be yourself. You know,
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
be you.
let her get to know you, the real you, and she
Yeah.
should do the same.
You're never really gonna know the person that you're with, man. It doesn't matter how long you've been with that person. You fucking know them more when shit goes south and
You
shit.
know,
You know
well,
what I mean? It's like,
true
fuck.
story. My brother, you know, he was with a girl for a long time, and my brother-in-law were with girls for a long time, and you know, they ended up splitting up, and they got in another relationship, and they married quick, like
Right.
within like 6 months.
Because you know what you want.
That shit's so annoying.
But then I asked my brother, like, why would you do that? Like, wouldn't you want to get to know us? But no. And he's like, you know, I was with someone for like 10 years, whatever, and I never really knew the person. And now.
Sometimes you feel it. Sometimes
Yeah,
you feel
it
it.
doesn't
You know?
have to.
Yeah.
So that I kind of agree with that. Like, you know, hey, you know, like.
I've never met
It's
anybody
true.
like that.
That girl
before.
trained him for the next girl.
There
I
you
feel
go.
bad for her. The one who got broken up
yeah,
with.
maybe, but you know, it's true story though. You never really know the person, so why
Yeah.
Yeah.
does it take 10 years to get to know somebody when?
No, that's
when
too
you
long.
Feel, when you feel
10
it's
years is too
right,
long.
right then and there, then hey, if they call it love, you know, oh, we're in love, so.
My taxi guy, he tells me stories and stuff. He don't give me names, so just be safe out there. But he's like, yeah, we've seen couples that come in together. The next, 2 years, they're married to somebody else.
Yeah.
They have a kid with that person. They get divorced, marry the other motherfucker back again. It's like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
shit.
Yeah.
Like it's they're like
Soap
love is
opera shit.
crazy. Just
making their taxes difficult.
yeah, making their taxes difficult. The guy's like, this is a reality show here. Like we can get some producers to film this,
There
but
you go.
I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, you like what you like, and even if you separate to find something different,
Right.
a lot of times you boomerang back to the shit that you're just like the grass wasn't
Yeah.
greener on the other
That is
side
true.
for either partner. Now sometimes you're like, it wasn't greener for me, and
Yeah.
then she's like, well, this shit is green as fuck over here. It's
Exactly,
like,
right? Like, fuck
dude's
it.
pounding the shit out of her now. Like, so you fucked up. So
Like, damn it.
you can't
is
fuck
what
it
it is.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, it is what it is. So
Yeah, it's. I think that in order to know someone on a decent level, maybe a year. I think a year is a good time. Maybe 2, but 10 years is too much. 6 months is too little.
I personally think that when you really start getting to know somebody is when you live with that person.
yeah.
You can be dating for like 5 years, you still don't know that person. But once you get together with that person farts the wrong way, that's it, bro.
She's
Like,
gonna go farting.
well, it's just
he said fart
Like,
got
fuck.
him. Fart got him nervous.
Can't be with a girl that farts, bro.
because when you sign that lease,
Girls don't fart.
They're supposed to smell like
Like-
sugar and spice and everything
sure,
nice,
for
not
sure.
ass and
Yeah,
farts and stuff. No, I'm just kidding. I know women fart.
And body spray.
a lot about it's free.
All right, number 6. Okay, you want to take care of her. You feel that natural instinct, and you want to love her and protect her. Even if she can handle her own shit, you
Yeah.
still want to be there and protect her as a man. It's just that innate feeling in you, and you just want to be around her all the time and love her and take care of her.
I think
guys feel that way?
I understand what that means. Like I think a lot of women, they want, it's not necessarily, I'm sure they can take care of themselves, but they want that. They want to feel like when I'm with my man, like I can be like, oh, this is my guy and he's gonna take care of me. He's gonna protect me.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? That's the way I see it. And I've had that before where like women, they're like, oh, I like the way you take care of me. I'm like, Thank you.
He's a man. He's a
Yeah.
Vato D.
Be a man, boy.
All right. So everybody agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
For
Monica?
sure. I
All
think
right.
that's like number
You
one.
want a man who's going to take care of you.
Yeah,
right?
that at least you feel safe.
So
Like
you
you
feel
said,
safe
yeah.
with them, yeah. So
Yeah.
Like,
What if you're with a man and he's you're out together and he sees a little dude and he starts talking shit to that little dude just whoop his ass, right?
Oh, wow.
And then you and your man goes home and he tries to make love to you. He's just like, baby, come on. I mean, are you like, get the fuck away from me? You're not a man, you know. I always
man.
wonder. Yeah, I mean, does
that's
that turn
hard.
you off?
That's a turn off. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Especially
saw, I
He
saw
got beat up
episode
by a
of
midget,
Cheaters
you know?
like that. This dude on Cheaters one time, he's all like just puffed up and stuff, and got his ass knocked the
wow.
fuck out on national television. The bitch goes back in the van with him, goes back in the van and just like, oh baby, like wiping his like, you don't get. He caught her sucking some dude off.
Oof.
And went and tried to bomb on him. Then the dude knocked him out in his socks.
I think I saw that.
It's just
Light skinned dude, right?
with the brain.
Girl was bad too. His girl was bad.
Oh, she was bad, yo.
Oh, yeah,
But,
man, I
but you
saw
got
that.
slapped, and it was like,
Yeah.
your pride has to be like, bitch, get the fuck out of the van right
he
now.
tell her to
Like,
get the
don't,
fuck out?
don't. No, he
Oh,
probably
wow.
hit it
Yeah.
with other dudes skeet in her mouth. You know what I mean? Like fresh. You
Oh,
know, like
man.
still swimming probably. You know, but
Well, then he should hit it and be like, bye.
just your pride got to step in sometime. Like it's
Yeah,
just
your
like,
pride,
okay, I
man.
got knocked out by this dude. You get the fuck out of the man because you're the reason behind that punch.
Yeah.
Like, at least
This ain't
at least
happening.
that. You
Yeah.
know,
Right.
just, but
Right. I mean,
she was pretty, but I mean,
and
pride got to get in the way sometimes.
even
man.
if he didn't get knocked out by the dude, the fact that he's still giving her another
Still-
chance after
yeah,
catching
yeah.
him sucking another dude
Yeah.
off,
Fuck that.
it makes him look like a bitch right there.
Bitch
you know what I
made,
mean?
yeah.
I agree.
Can't do that
Golly,
shit.
but love
Yeah.
makes you do crazy things. You
It
know?
does. Hey, but that's
This is Delano and Cindy. That's the dude who will do some shit like that. Man.
We're gonna talk to this motherfucker later on about who the fuck Cindy is.
Fucking Cindy.
right.
I'm just making the name up, guys. You never get sick of being around her. She's always the number one person you think of when shit happens, okay? If you witness some crazy shit, she's always the first person you want to text. So basically, you want to tell her about your day. You always want to let her know what's going on with you, you know? That's somebody you want to think about marrying. Somebody you want to think about marrying. You guys agree?
Yeah.
Were you like that before you got married with your
Agreed,
women?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
What
guys
was it,
both
Tom?
still like that?
Yes.
Now that you're married, yes?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Call her up, be
there's. Go ahead.
Or like today, I got a lead on a new client, and I called her up. But hey, might have a new client. I mean, that was exciting for me.
It's good.
You know, so.
It's good.
Yeah.
Very
So,
cool.
Annika, you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because next week our topic is going to be, by the way, 20 reasons why you should marry him. Okay.
Oh,
So we're gonna reverse this. We're gonna talk about why you should marry the guys.
okay.
And again, if you want to chime in on this, the number's 818-570-5085, 818-570-5085, and maybe you might have some things you want to add to this as well.
Call in.
Call us
it.
up. Call us up.
All right.
What you got?
So number 8, we are on number 8. Okay, you share the same hobbies, but also have your own lives too. You guys have no problem indulging each other's interests, but you also have other hobbies that you like to do solo.
That's cool.
And you understand that about one another.
I like that's cool.
That goes with just being with someone who's secure and does
Yeah.
their own thing. You know, like
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Like catching a Dodger game or doing going to shoot pool or whatever.
well, that stuff you do
Yeah,
together.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You
same
know.
here. We do.
You
Dodger games.
should be able to have dual relationship. Like you should be able to do that with your homies, and you should be able to do that with your woman. Like
Exactly.
I was talking about, whether it's Dodger games or any type of indulgence that you like, shooting pool,
Right.
going to the shooting range, whatever it is. But you should be able to enjoy those factors with your partner as well as your homies.
Yeah.
And if you can't, then that's an issue, kind of, because it's like, dang, I'm chilling with other people that I'm not married to. Like
Right.
I'm my fellas, whatever. I'm married to you, so
Yeah.
I should be able to enjoy that.
Exactly.
I shouldn't have any bad marks about
Yeah.
like doing what I want to do around you.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
that
Exactly.
only would build us together. But then you got to do her shit too. You got to go hiking or whatever her shit is.
Yeah.
Yoga.
Like this yoga, yeah,
Pilates.
Indulge in her stuff too,
This
because
guy-
if she's
guy
gonna
laughs in
Shopping.
there.
yeah,
Yeah.
Madden.
And you hit on it too, Tex. See, that all involves security, how secure she is in a relationship. My problem is I run into women, and I go out of my way to make sure they feel very secure in a relationship. But for some reason, I keep running into insecure women. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but women tend to be insecure in our relationship. And my last relationship, extremely insecure chick. And it's funny, she gives advice on relationships and how to be in relationships and shit like that. And she can't even be in a fucking relationship, you know? So,
But what did you do for her to?
see, that's the question. What did
You
I
did
do?
something. 'Cause
I
if
did
you're-
nothing.
If you're
I
attracting
did
the
nothing.
same type of people, it's probably you.
These guys know
Don't look at
these
me.
guys know the relationship. Did I do anything in that relationship that would make her
Like,
insecure?
I wasn't there.
Like I always say in every show, I cannot confirm nor
Yes.
deny.
We need to look at your
I'm
phone
with
to
him.
confirm.
I love you, bro. It's all right. It's all right.
I did nothing in that relationship to me. Well, y'all didn't want to back me up on that. Okay, all right. I remember that. But no, I did nothing in that relationship to make her insecure. I did nothing in my prior relationships that I go out of my way in my relationships to make sure I do extra stuff. If somebody calls me, I'll answer the phone, or if I'm texting, I'll make sure she sees who I'm texting. Somebody calls me, oh babe, this is such and such, da 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 da. So she won't be thinking, who's he talking to and
That,
stuff
that,
like
I,
that.
that I can't
so,
confirm.
You know,
that I can't
it-
confirm.
All right, that's
He
pretty
did-
cool,
he's done
Joe.
that. That I
See,
can't
no,
confirm.
no, it's too late for you guys. It's too
Well,
late for you
well,
guys.
then- well, then
It's too
fuck
late.
you then.
It's too late. All right, okay.
One thing that I want to point out too, like there's relationship things that happen and security. Security seems to be an issue, or insecurity. So
Just call me a bitch, man.
I didn't say shit.
Okay, all right.
These are problems right here.
This is
with the
Vato
mics.
V and Cindy.
That shit off.
you don't want like you don't want her to. These assholes.
Sorry.
man. No. I just don't think you want her too unsecure. Like she's like not insecure at all. Like she's go get some head from these bitches over there. Just, like you don't want her to be that loose. Like damn, babe, for real. Like so you get a pass or what? Like you don't know how to measure that. But
You do your thing, I'll do mine.
yes, you want her to have some type of give a fuck, you know. But
Of course. And
she's
you know
like,
she
oh
cares.
yeah, those bitches are calling you. Who gives a fuck? You know, no, you're like you're worried. Then like, oh shit, you don't
She
care.
got some.
Can I bring them in our sex acts? Like you know that.
No,
that's
she don't
what-
care that she's got some on the side.
Right,
Yeah.
right, and then you have to play
Like,
the
go
role.
ahead,
and
go
stuff
ahead,
like-
go ahead and fuck them bitches.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll go
Yeah,
fuck this dude over
yeah. Exactly.
All right, so number 9, this moves us on to number 9. Same thing. You don't feel threatened by her for space, okay? You understand when she needs to take an afternoon off or do her own thing, either by herself or with some friends, and you don't need to know every single detail of what she's up to.
That's trust.
That's all about the security. That goes into the security thing, you know?
Well,
So somebody you feel like you
with the
can
guys
trust.
with kids, you know, like there's too much going on with the kid to even pay attention to what's going on with what she's doing.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, this is
doing
before you're married, though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, this is
we're talking
before
about
you're
marriage.
married.
Well, you gotta trust. If there's no trust, then
Yeah, you
what's
gotta
the
have
point of being in a
trust.
You just had
relationship?
to go out with the homies and drink some beers.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and go on to number 10 here. This is a long one here. It says, it doesn't scare you to think about being with her for the rest of your life. You stopped caring about other girls a long time ago. Sure, you might notice a cute girl here from time to time, but you don't ever think about being single anymore, okay? You can see your girl in your life for the rest of your life, basically forever. She's perfect. What else would any other girl have that this girl you're currently with does not have?
If you don't think
If you
that
feel
way,
like that.
if you don't think that way, then don't buy a fucking
Oh,
ring.
fuck.
Don't buy a what?
Fucking
buy a
ring.
ring.
Yeah.
You
Like,
cannot.
if you don't think that way, then
So
don't
10
buy
is
the
number. That should be
That's
number 1.
hardcore. Yeah,
that's
that's
hardcore.
That's
like
hardcore.
That's
right
deep.
on the nail, dude. Like
Balls deep.
yeah, that's
Balls
deep.
deep.
That's deep shit.
Deep.
Yeah. It says if you see a cute girl, you might see a cute girl here from time to time, and that's okay. But you're not thinking about fucking her.
Notice
You know?
them, yeah. You're gonna
You're not
notice
thinking
them.
about being with her and all that. That's very important. Women out there, it's okay for your man. We're all human beings. We might see somebody else. There's a difference between. I always say this. There's a difference between finding someone attractive and being attracted to someone. Okay, you can see a cute person here or there, but when you find yourself attracted and wanting to be attracted, means you want to be with that person.
Of course.
That's a different story. But if you find someone that you think is attractive, that's okay. We're all human beings. We're all animals.
Mammals.
Mammals or whatnot. We're gonna find other people attractive, and your girl's gonna find other men attractive. You know, so you can't be like, "Fuck, you looking at him?"
Human nature.
You know, who the fuck is Aaron? I'm just running some errands. You know, you can't be like that. So yeah. What do you think about that?
I mean, I agree. There's always going to be someone more attractive,
Yep.
but it doesn't mean you want to be with
well,
them.
you can
of
find
course.
other guys attractive, just don't find them more attractive.
Yeah.
You know.
He's this guy. Hey. I'm the most attractive here.
You can find other people attractive. Yeah.
Absolutely. That
Yeah.
doesn't mean anything.
Exactly. Unless you're with a whore, you know. She's like, I'm not going to do anything. Well, honey, you're a whore. So why did you marry her, though? You know, that's the question. Yeah.
Can't make
And dudes think like that. They go to the strip club, meet a chick that's hot,
Like,
marry her up, and don't expect her to do some stripper shit. Get mad.
They're working.
It's crazy.
They gotta go to work. You still gotta go to work.
No.
Poor Anna, because she's in the middle of this.
Like fuck, what I get
I
myself into.
disagree. I feel like stripper shit is just stripper shit. Like, if she doesn't like the guy, she's getting paid. It's a job.
Exactly.
Right, but if she's married to somebody and she's doing some stripper shit outside the club,
Then yeah,
that's a
wrong.
problem.
I mean,
you know?
yeah, if I
called
were a
the
man, I
bachelor
wouldn't
party.
marry a stripper, I guess. Anyways, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like a job is a job.
A job is a job,
Can't make a whole housewife.
Yeah. What kind of women do you like, Vatovi?
And all of the
For all
above.
the
Man.
women
As
out
long
there.
as I'm single, man. As long as you're cool, good women, that's all that matters, man. Trust is the big issue. That's all I want.
What he means is as long as your pussy don't stink.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be all right. That's Vatovi's translation. Like,
As long as they have an
Thank you.
H.
Thank you. As long as they don't have an H, we're good to go.
But don't you already have H?
Right? Yes, it's called the B.
You learn
HIV.
fast.
She's the fast learner. I like that.
HIV. Now, number 11, this is the one you like, LaShawn.
yes, sir.
You hit me up on this. You said you guys know how to have healthy disagreements. This is important.
Oh, yeah.
Neither of you are perfect, and sometimes you get fed up with each other, but it's never an ugly, unfair fight of name calling
Yeah.
or saying things you don't mean. You both work to have productive discussions when something major comes up, and if it does get heated, she knows how to back off and respect your space.
Yes.
LaShawn, you like
Yes,
that one.
I do. I love that one, and I'm not gonna get my ass in trouble. You see how he tried to set me up, man? See this motherfucker right here? That's lit. But this is the only thing I will say about that is, yes, you need to have healthy disagreements because breakups to makeups equals better fucking.
Yep.
So you do that breakup to makeup shit, you hit it. I mean, it's like the shit's brand new again.
Yeah.
Everybody in a relationship knows that.
Yep.
But just to key off of what he's saying on this status quo thing here, you do have to if you've never been in a fuck you argument with your wife,
Yeah.
you haven't been married long enough, or
Exactly.
you haven't even lived together long enough, because you're gonna get to that point with anybody. I mean, like with my sons, like you don't clean up these fucking. I almost sprained my ankle on this fucking Lego.
These
You don't
Legos.
I
fucking
did the
clean
same
up
shit
these
last night,
Legos.
man.
I know about Legos, man.
I'm serious. If you don't clean these Legos up,
Yeah.
I'm gonna whoop your ass, and that's your seed. So it's like, of course you're gonna get into
Yep.
those type of like, man, what the fuck, fuck you. Then I'm going out. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
And you walk out. If you haven't done that, your shit is a bullshit ass marriage. You need to go ahead and fucking get some cameras up in that motherfucker, and like really test it out because
Well, this one
I mean-
says you guys have healthy disagreements, no name calling.
Yeah.
Like as long as you don't call her a bitch, she don't call you a bitch ass
No, no,
nigga
no.
or something
fuck
like that.
you was the
Fuck
fuck,
you
you.
is-
And then like, well, fuck you too. If you haven't been,
Yeah.
if you haven't been in one of those in a marriage, it's a bullshit marriage. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Like any marriage goes through that.
So
That is static. And okay, if you're a Christian or you don't ever cuss, well, screw you. Well, screw you too.
F off.
The hell with you.
To the hell with you, buddy. And they do the
Or-
finger. I mean, if you haven't had one of those, and
I'm not happy with the way you're acting.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
best believe, makeup sex
It's best.
is on the best. Yeah, and then you guys like laugh at it after a while. After a while, you're just like, that was stupid as fuck. That
See,
was dumb.
Here's the thing, like, and one of the things I've said this in the show on another show before is like, you can have healthy arguments, but when you start talking shit, and I'm talking about like calling each other like names,
Names, yeah.
then that's
Shit.
not healthy,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's when you gotta. That's when you gotta go. And
That's
especially if
it's
you're
out
not
of
married.
control,
Especially
Yeah.
if you're not married, you're just dating somebody, or you F and B and this and that. Oh,
Yeah.
that's
That's
it.
What
it.
if she told
Yeah.
you to shut the fuck up?
Damn, boy.
I was with a girl that told
I know
me to
you
shut
don't
the
like
fuck
that.
up.
You don't
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah, I don't like
Who
that
likes that
disrespect.
shit?
That's not name call. It's reaction. It's emotion. You're emotionally charged up,
Yeah.
and both of you are. And she's probably said some things. Like Dr. V pointed out, don't undermine them. Like, hey, well, your mom's a stinky hoe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like,
something
it's like,
that.
oh,
Yeah.
like,
This is why I am
ooh, this
single.
hurt. Yeah,
exactly. Right?
that kind of
exactly.
stabs you a little
Exactly.
bit. You know, it's like,
Can't do that
because
shit.
we're together. Like, that's your mother-in-law. You know,
Yeah.
so in any relationship, whether you're married or not, I mean, that once that name calling gets into that level of like
Yeah,
disrespect,
Disrespect.
Yeah.
Then
it's like
I had a
wow,
girl
you
I was
know?
with who told me, I see why your mother gave you up, shit like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
know,
like shit like that.
Just shit like
Yeah.
that.
Fighting
you know?
words, man.
That's
when
that's
it
how
stab-
just
when they
get
twist
ass
it,
whooped.
Yeah.
They can
Damn.
stab, but then they twist that shit.
Women know how to do that shit too.
Yeah.
A lot of
That
women
true,
know how to
Annika?
do that.
Women know
shit.
how to do that?
You know
I've
what?
never put my
It's
hands
true.
on a woman, but
Yeah.
yeah,
True.
sometimes
It's
they
definitely
Evil.
true.
Evil.
Yeah.
I love reaction, so I'm that person who's gonna twist and say the really fucked up shit
See?
or throw a
Yeah.
hot coffee on
That's
you,
evil.
like,
Them.
and that's
Evil.
probably why in relationships relationships, it's like it never gets better because you're always mad that underlying,
That's
like
evil.
you said that and you can't take it back.
Yeah.
I rather
No,
walk.
yeah.
I
And
rather
And it's
walk away.
something I
go
need
have
to
some
work
beers.
on for sure.
Walk away, have some beers, come back and be like, let's talk now.
I'm
Real
okay.
talk.
I'm okay now.
That's
Absolutely.
good therapy right
But
there.
see, again, if once you get to that level of disrespect, well, fuck you this and you're bitch that and blah blah blah, time to go.
Yeah, I can't be with a woman who's just talks to me disrespectfully. You
Nope,
know,
you
even if
can't.
it's no name calling. It's like,
Can't.
like I said, this girl told me one time, shut the fuck up. Out,
That was your
done.
deal
I can't.
breaker.
We weren't married either, but they told me that's a red flag. Don't marry this one. You know, and if I'm not gonna marry you, I'm at the point in my life right now. I don't even need to be with you. Why am I wasting my time?
Yeah.
If I'm dating a woman right now at this point in my life, I mean, I'd like to have a partner one day. You know, be married. So if I'm dating you, that's what I'm looking forward to. And if I see a red flag or something that tells me not to do it, then I'm wasting my time and you're
Right.
out. So
Yeah.
which is probably why I'm single now. It's just so hard to find a good woman out there, man. I'm telling you. Anyway, I digress. All right. So number 12, she doesn't try to change you. She accepted a long time ago the unique quirks that make you you. She's
Yes.
accepted or at least tried to understand your flaws and imperfections.
Yeah, I got a story about them. And see, if when you're within a relationship, you just start a relationship. I give you an example. If somebody's likes to drink or smoke or whatever the hell that is, and you're with that person and you accepted that person in the beginning, why the fuck are you trying
Right.
to change that person later on when you know and you knew that person was an alcoholic, smoker, drinker, smoke weed, all that shit.
But some things are single behavior, I think, and some things are not acceptable as in a relationship. So
Right.
you do need to change some things to
True.
be in a successful relationship.
Yes.
Like you can't continue to go out every night drinking with your homies and thinking that we should be home waiting for you.
Right.
So I think you do have to change some things,
So-
or you're not going to be in a relationship.
I get that. I get that argument, but the thing is, like, okay, but if you're gonna start a relationship with somebody and you knew that person is like that, why do you want to get into a relationship like that? Because you like that person. I get it.
Or marry someone.
Or marry somebody.
I guess, but also at some point don't you grow out of things? I don't know.
Not everybody.
I feel like maybe I met you at 23 and I'm thinking, okay, now we are 33. You've not grew out of going to the strip club every night? Like,
Yeah.
come on, grow
and if
up.
he hasn't, then you got to go. He has to go.
Like,
There
so
you go.
I don't know.
And a
Things
lot of
change.
women get into relationships thinking, "Oh, I don't like this about him, but I bet you I can change that
Yeah.
about him.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can
They
wanna
change
change
it."
it.
And
Yeah.
then when they see they can't, or they decide to marry you, and they see that flaw is not going to change, now you're dealing with divorce, or you're not happy.
Yeah.
You're not together anymore. So
Yeah.
you got to try to find that person as much. All these things, they may not match all 20 of them, but if they match at least 17, 18 of them, then you're okay. You know what I mean?
At least 90%.
Am I too picky here? Am I being too
No,
picky?
you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
That's why you're
Marriages
single.
become like kind of cliche in today's world. Like it seems like people are easily divorced. Like people are easily just like, all right, well, fuck it. You did this or whatever. Let's divorce. It's like marriage is serious.
Well, it's
like
so
it's
easy to
some
get out of
serious
a
shit.
marriage nowadays. So
It's easy to just, hey, go to a lawyer and pay $50 and whatever. But yeah,
50
You know what,
bucks.
guys?
I don't. My bad. Vato V's like $50.
Fuck, I wish it was 50 motherfucking dollars.
You know, if
it's gonna be a 2-hour show today. So
I actually,
Sure,
we could do a
continue,
part
yeah.
2 of this, but
two.
looks like we're almost out of time here. Okay, so I can run through them. You guys want me to run
Let's
through
run
them?
through them real fast.
All right, number 13. You actually like her friends and family. Maybe not all of them, but most of the time you don't mind hanging out with them. That's number 13. Number 14. She inspires you to be a better person. Okay. Number 15. She thinks you're a dime piece. She still thinks you're sexy. She still checks you out. Still, thinks you're hot in gym shorts or a tuxedo. You're hot to her. Okay.
Yep.
Number 16. You can trust her. She's loyal. Very important.
Yep.
Number 17. That kind of goes with the first one. She still thinks you're hot and sexy, okay? Number 18, you're sexually compatible. Both of y'all like to fuck the same,
Exactly.
fuck together, and no problems there.
Just
Importante.
fuck.
Big babies.
Yeah, exactly. Number 19, I love this one I hear. She can cook. Chances are I need to eat more than I fuck. Okay.
Importante.
Yes.
He eats like a fat man, so
Okay.
he's gotta
But-
cook.
But look at the fat man who's talking.
He's gotta
Okay.
cook. Yeah, I'm not that fat, dude.
All right. Anything else we missed, gentlemen? Anything else we missed?
They were
Okay.
good.
All right. So, we're going to go ahead and Vato V. What's the Mexican word of the day?
Mexican word of the day is wafer.
Wafer. How's it the Mexican word of the day?
I wanted to go with my lady to the swap meet, but she didn't wait for me. Wafer.
That's for all of our Hispanic audience out there. Okay. All right. So we'd like to thank our special guest today. This is Annika Danielson.
Annika
Thank
Danielson.
you.
Thank you for
Thanks
coming
for
in.
having me.
Great. So awesome.
you.
So awesome. All right. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this. We'd like to thank our sponsor, VIP Realty in Bell Gardens. Check them out if you're trying to buy or sell your home. Check us out on LA Talk Radio, www.thementalityshow.com. All of our past episodes on YouTube. Subscribe, tell your friends.
Share.
Facebook Live, share, all those things, okay?
Sonica,
we
come
really
on.
appreciate it.
What's your IG?
Check out her IG. Yeah.
It's Annika, ANNIKA_Ashley_.
And what's your
And
business?
Butter.
Butter clothing.
Butter
Yeah.
Clothing.
Check it out.
Go
It's
give her a like,
Butter.
follow,
Yes.
Hey,
Check
for
it
all
out.
you, for all you vatos out there that want to get something sexy for your lady,
buy her
hey,
clothing.
hey man, you're gonna. Oh yeah, almost
That's what's up.
definitely sexy as hell.
All right, that's our show. Next week, is he the one you should marry? We'll talk about that next week. And remember, all you Mentalians out there, you're good.
With
With
our
our
help,
help, you could be the best.
That's
We'll see you
right.
next week.
Ratos, vatos.
Patos, patos.
You're listening to The Mentality Show, only on LA Talk Radio.